Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
This time in Change Makers, we bring to you two game-changing innovations by these women innovators. We, as women, do not spare even a slight thought on where those sanitary pads end up after we dispose them of. Well, there is one young girl named Vaishnavi who has given it a thought and came up with an innovative solution for the same. Another major concern, waste management, has always been a pressing issue in the country. An innovator named Hafila has addressed this issue and developed an innovation called Hack Biodigester.
There has been no better time to celebrate women power in the realm of innovation and startups. Today, women are playing a leading role in making our lives better through their innovative ideas. In today's edition of Change Makers, we have two women who came up with superlative ideas and went on to be the winners of National Innovation Contest. They are Vaishnavi and Hafila. To begin with, I would like to invite Vaishnavi, an innovator who has given a serious thought to the women hygiene and came up with a solution that is also environmentally sustainable. Let's hear it from the person herself. I welcome the innovator Vaishnavi Anand for this edition. Vaishnavi, let us start by knowing all about your innovation.
Hi, thank you so much for having me here. My innovation is called Swayam. Swayam in Sanskrit means skin. Swayam is an organic sanitary napkin which is low cost, 100% biodegradable, and it is made with absolutely zero harmful chemicals. It is in fact highly absorbent. It can absorb nearly 40 ml of blood.
How does this innovation help solve the existing problem?
If I talk about the problem as such has quite a few components. The first component is, in India, nearly 48 to 52% of the menstruating women use menstrual devices, most of it being sanitary pads. Now, every day in India, 34.1 million pads are just disposed or thrown out. And mind you, this is only the 48 to 52%. So before, and with the increasing awareness, more and more women are actually using menstrual products, which is a very good thing. But before 100% of the menstruating women start using pads or other menstrual devices, we need to find a solution to this problem. Now, why is this a problem? It's a problem because every day there are about 34 million pads, and each pad takes about 1,000 years to degrade. And this results in landfills. Pads come under biomedical waste, and according to the laws and regulations, biomedical wastes have to be incinerated. Incineration is basically a burning process inside a closed chamber. But on incineration, that is on burning, most of the pads, because of the numerous amount of plastics in them, release a lot of cancer-causing toxins, again polluting the air. The third component of the problem is pads. Most of the pads cause a lot of itchiness and rashes during periods. There's a common notion that I've heard through my surveys is that itchiness and rashes is because of periods. If you have periods, you'll have itchiness. But that's actually an extremely wrong notion. It is because of the chemicals in pads that we have itchiness and rashes. Swayam happens to be a low-cost organic sanitary napkin. Organic itself means there are no chemicals in it, and it's 100% biodegradable. So in case, even by mistake, it ends up in one of the landfills, it's not going to be there for 1,000 years. On incineration, it does not release cancer-causing toxins. We have solutions in the market which are organic pads, but organic pads are very expensive in India. Swayam is targeted at making it economically friendly as well, apart from being environmental friendly.
Yeah, that's really interesting, Vaishnavi. As you said, 34 million sanitary pads are disposed of every day. This is a huge amount of waste. Also, women face a lot of issue when it comes to sanitary pads. So, please tell us how customer friendly these eco friendly sanitary napkins are.
So, as I previously mentioned, um, most of the inorganic pads cause a lot of itchiness and rashes, and this is because of the chemicals present. Swachan does not have any sort of bleaching agents or any sort of chemicals, because of which there will be absolutely no itchiness or rashes. Moreover, any organic product has a very low shelf life. I have addressed that problem. I've addressed it in a way that I can increase the shelf life at least by a little, which allows me to sell organic pads on brick and mortar, which makes it more accessible to women who are more comfortable in going to the store and picking up their own napkins. This
That's
is how
really,
I've addressed the
yeah,
problem.
that's great. And Vaishnavi, what inspired you to come up with this innovative product idea?
Actually, when I was in class 8, Kiran Majumdar Shaw happened to come to my school, and she is an alumni of my school. So when I read about her, I started reading about how she set up Biocon. That inspired me a lot. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I knew for sure that I wanted to do something with entrepreneurship. I wanted to become an entrepreneur. I wanted to have my own startup. And time and again, that thought has always been there. So one day while I was returning back from college, my mom was sharing with me this article she read in the newspaper, which spoke about how most of the sanitary pads take 1,000 years to degrade, and how one pad is as good as four plastic bags. And I majored in environmental science. So I was like, okay, let me just try doing something, try something innovative, try to make a prototype. And there I was that night preparing my first prototype. While the motivation began with my mom, many a time through the journey, I felt like, quitting because there were multiple things I had to juggle with college, exams, records, practicals. It was my father who every day, constantly would come and ask me, what is happening with the PAD project? What are you doing? How are you proceeding? Are you proceeding? In fact, I learned a lot about finance and business from him.
That's great to know the support from your family, your parents. What is your take on increasing role of a woman in the world of startup and entrepreneurship?
Very frankly, I think we belong to a land where women have always been entrepreneurs. Women have always been a part of making achars and papads at home and selling it. It has been selling, making their own articles and selling, tailoring, selling cow dung cakes, selling selling various other articles. In fact, I remember my mom telling me for a few years they stayed in Bihar, and this is before 2001, somewhere in the 1990s. They were in Bihar, and there used to be a mela allotted only for women entrepreneurs, where women would come and they would sell products that they have made. In fact, she was also telling me there were these women who had their own gardens or their lawns, and they would sell small planters, they would sell pots, they would sell plants. So women have always been a part of it. But yes, today I think the encouragement from families, from the government is way more. And this encouragement really has been increasing the number of women into entrepreneurship more than ever.
Great, great. So women are being empowered and they are going ahead in the entrepreneurship journey also. Vaishnavi, what are
Absolutely.
the challenges that you faced during the course of your journey as an entrepreneur?
I think before the journey of entrepreneurship, I started my journey as an innovator, which itself was quite a challenge. Firstly, I think this is a challenge most researchers or innovators face is lack of resources. I started my product. I started making my product in my kitchen. Even today, I make my prototypes in my kitchen. Yeah, I just have a little more sophisticated machines right now, but it still happens in my very own house. And when I started off in the kitchen, I didn't have a lab, so we cannot procure certain chemicals that we need. I had to find homemade alternatives to each of it. But the plus point was that I could make it cost efficient because all of these other alternatives that I found were just available everywhere. So that helped me make it cost effective. So even though it was a challenge, it ended up being beneficial. And the other most important issue I had was I started off when I was in my first year of college. Hadn't even completed my first semester. So I had absolute lack of knowledge. I did not know a lot. I didn't know how to research. I didn't know how to read research papers. So it was self-taught. I learned a lot myself. I wish I had known a lot, but I'm very proud that I eventually ended up learning a lot on my own. And these are some things I would probably never forget because I learned on my own. And after that, the journey of entrepreneurship began where I had absolutely no idea about finance, marketing, business aspects because I belong to a pure science school and I don't belong to a business family either. So that was a challenge where entrepreneurship is concerned. That I didn't know what were the terms. I didn't even know the difference between revenue and profit. And the most important thing is lack of finance. But I'm very glad my parents did help me out a lot in the lack of finance. They did support me financially in making prototypes. So yeah.
Yeah, it's great to know your challenges. Every challenge you face, you will come up with a solution too. Vaishnavi, you are the one of the National Innovation Contest winner. How did you utilize your funds received from Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell? Were you able to raise fund from other sources too?
Uh, so as I mentioned, I did have a problem with funds. So when I got the funds from MIC, I did utilize them in for testing, for procuring certain raw materials, for procuring certain components of machines which I couldn't afford. I also used it for certain travel expenses where I had to, travel to attend conferences, startup conferences, or other competitions. I did use my funds in all of these places. And I was able to raise another grant. I did get another grant from the Karnataka State Pollution Control Board, which was purely for research. They found my product was a solution to one of the problems that even they were um working on, that was landfills and waste management. So I received a grant from the Karnataka State Pollution Control Board to develop my product further.
That's great. You will impress other innovators, other investors to get funding support also. Other than funding support, how did National Innovation Contest help you in your startup journey?
Uh, so once my product was ready, uh, I I had no idea how to proceed. And that's when people told me all you have to do is to get an investor. But being from a science background, as I said, I had no idea as to how to go talk to an investor. I didn't know how to make a pitch deck or a presentation. And I was actually on a standstill for about 2 to 3 months. And then I saw the brochure of National Innovation Contest in our college WhatsApp groups. That's when I joined it. And believe it or not, if I see my first presentation that I submitted to the National Innovation Contest and the final presentation for the last round, I can see a difference of hell and heaven. There is so much of difference. After each round of evaluation, after each round of elimination, we had we had sessions, we had workshops, we had one-on-one mentoring sessions wherein we were taught what to do, what is wrong in our presentation, how to improve. In fact, many of the speakers were either subject matter experts or they were startup owners or and entrepreneurs themselves. They shared their journey, they shared their mistakes with us. Sharing a journey is something which is nice to hear, but only when we listen to others' mistakes, we realize that, oh, probably I'm making the same mistake. I should correct myself. And that really helped me a lot. And with each round, my presentation just started improving a little by little. And I got the direction as to how to study, where to study, what to study, what terminology I should know. These are the things that National Innovation Contest helped me with. In fact, when I met Abhishek sir and Deepan sir in the regional meet, I was astonished. They knew each and every product by the name, the team lead's name. I I wouldn't be surprised if they knew our products better than us.
Vaishnavi, it's good to know the support you got it from the MIC team. What message or advice would you want to share with the young entrepreneurs of today?
Uh, I myself am a young entrepreneur. I'm still in the journey. And but one thing I've learned throughout my journey is believe in yourself. Only when you believe in yourself, you radiate a certain amount of confidence where people start believing in you. A person who probably doesn't even know you, but you have the confidence in yourself, you believe in yourself, automatically that person starts believing in your idea, your concept. And another thing I realized is every idea is a good idea. It just needs the proper implementation.
Great. So self motivation and confident on your idea is important thing. Vaishnavi, what are your future goals?
In the current future, I first want to start off mass production because that is the most important thing to me right now. I really have plans, I really have hopes that I can fulfill the plans of having Swachan being manufactured by women and transgenders. This is something I really want to do as my contribution to the society. And a slightly long term goal is to make Swachan so affordable that women in the rural area have access to an economically and environmentally friendly solution to their periods.
Great, Vaishnavi, and I wish all the very best to achieve your goals. And Vaishnavi, how has
Thank
the
you.
product been received? Can you share with us any awards or recognition that you have got?
Uh, Awards, I wouldn't say I have a line of awards, but firstly, one of my most prized possession is the National Innovation Contest 2020, the award of the NIC 2020, because I have never been a topper. And I've always heard this thing that, oh my God, you should study well, you should get a sentence. Not being a topper and receiving a grant, winning a national innovation contest really boosted my confidence. And in fact, last year on Women's Day, my college, NCC, they facilitated my product because it was a solution for most women. And yeah, so Women's Day 2022, I was felicitated. Also, in the Ministry of Education's regional meet conducted in Bangalore by Reva University, I was awarded the Innovative Startup. Apart from this, I received quite a bit of recognition, which I would say to me it is recognition, wherein colleges wanted me to come and talk to their students because they thought I was a student and I could relate to their students better than them calling someone the students couldn't relate to. I don't know, but they called me, and so I went to Jyoti Niwas College, which happens to be a women's college, to talk and share my journey. I was called for various awareness programs to talk about menstrual hygiene, to talk about reproductive cycles. And recently, I was called by St. Clair's College in Bangalore to St. Clair's College to talk to their management students about my journey and how even a science student can really get into business.
Yeah, that is the true spirit because everyone thinks that only the technical students can do some magic in startup. It's not like that. So you are the better example, and everyone will follow you. On Women's Day 2023, also, we would like to acknowledge your contribution and hail your achievement. Thank you, Vaishnavi, for being with us.
Thank you very much for having me here.
Our next innovator is Hafila Hairun, who has worked on the pressing issue of waste management and has developed a one-stop solution for all the problems related to public sanitation. I would like to welcome Hafila, innovator of Hack Biodigester. Welcome, Hafila. We are very keen to
Thank
know
you.
about your innovation. Please enlighten us.
Sure, ma'am. Like before I get into my innovation, imagine if you're having a long trip with your family members or friends. Suddenly you wanted to use the restroom which is along the roadside. Do you think you or your friends can use it without any hesitation, especially for women and children? Absolutely not. Because the main factor which prevents us from using such toilets would be the improper waste management, poor sanitation, as well as lack of electricity. So, keeping all these problems in our mind has led to this innovation Hack Biodigester. Our innovation Hack Biodigester ensures proper waste management, sanitation, safety and security, as well as eradicates manual scavenging. This Hack Biodigester would definitely be a revolution in the biodigester markets. So this is what our innovation. It is planning to offer safe, secure, and sanitized toilets to the public toilet users.
Yeah, improper drainage system and waste management have always been areas of concern in every locality and city. So, how did you address and solve this problem through this hack biodigester?
Yes, ma'am. Like as I said, the problems which prevents the public toilet users to use such toilets are the poor waste management, improper sanitation, lack of electricity. These factors really kindled us. And most importantly, the waste which are being generated from the toilets are just directed to the water bodies without any proper treatment. So when people consume that, they are prone to various kinds of diseases. So this is the major issue which we thought it needs to be addressed, and that's how we came up with our innovation Hack Biodigester, which offers a one-stop solution to all these problems by offering a safe, secure, and sanitized public toilets. Um, like we are using that actually our innovation has an integration of two technologies which is nothing but aerobic digestion and microbial fuel cell, where we can treat the waste. On-site treatment of the waste is assured, and in addition to that, like electricity is being generated which can be used to light up the toilets, and the treated water, that is the treated wastewater which is being generated, is disinfected. So you, because of this disinfection, this treated water can definitely be reused for the flushing purposes of the toilet. So from the waste we are generating electricity. Our innovation produces disinfected water which can be used to flush up the toilets, and most importantly, another advantage of our innovation is we are also generating compost which can be used as a fertilizer in agriculture. So these are the trio advantages which have been achieved through our innovation, in addition to offering proper waste management.
So, you are solving many problems through your innovation. What
Yes,
inspired
ma'am.
or motivated you to come up with this innovation, Hafila?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, the problem, like the question which I asked you right in the beginning, is
Yes.
what is it's actually the scenario which we experienced. My friends, me and my friends were also the members of the this Hack by Digester company. We were actually on a trip to Bangalore. At night, we were asked to use the toilets which is along the roadside. At that time, neither of us were able to use such toilets. So, like, it was like it's better to not use the toilets rather than using such public toilets. So, like this was a major concern, and one of my friend felt sick also because of that. So this was in our mind. See how they are maintaining the public toilets. Like most of the toilets have in such conditions only. Luckily, in our college, they held a competition on like for sustainable development. They asked us to come up with an innovative ideas to offer solutions to this problem. That time we thought that this one such issue which needs to be addressed, and that's how we came up with the solution. Initially, it was just a mere idea. We didn't know it would evolve this much, but our major concern was to treat them. And I would say that this real life experience was a source of motivation to start up this.
Were there any challenges that you faced on the journey of yours as innovator entrepreneur?
Not only me, those who are entering into the entrepreneurship, like they won't get success as such. Like as I said, we also came up with just a mere idea. We didn't know that this would evolve that much. To make people believe that this would work really took 2 years for us. And for 2 years, literally, we faced failures, complete failures. Not even a single success was there in our journey. And the competition which was held in our college, that was the turning point of our life, where we started this innovation. We presented, but still we didn't win it. We three were all in the state of mind that this is the turning point of our life. We are going to go in a way that we are going to win that competition. That was in our mind. But we had a terrible failure. Like there was chances that we win, but we got failed. We literally cried at that moment because we thought that it would be a turning point in our life, but it wasn't. But after that, we evolved. Like we attended many competitions where we just go there and explain our idea, but still we didn't get recognized. So to change our idea into a complete innovation really took 2 years, and I would not blame that I wasn't successful at those times, because if I was successful at that competition, I am sure that I wouldn't have evolved this much. So those failures which I saw initially, which we saw initially, like it was for 2 years. I know, like, but the people surrounding us, like our family, our friends, and our mentors, college, really supported us. They didn't lose hope in us. They thought that there was something in this innovation which needs to undergo some modification in order to become a wholesome model, like to reach to the public. So they had hope in us, and because of which we are here today. And yeah, like we had challenges, and it depends on how we face it. We shouldn't be broken down by it. It really, everyone will face challenges. Success will not come as such. So similarly, we too had a struggle of 2 years to come to this stage.
It's great that in every failure you may have learned and you have upgraded your product, and now you are a successful innovator.
Sure.
Is there
Yes,
any
ma'am.
other similar product as yours available in the market? How does it stand apart from others?
Yes, ma'am. Like, yeah, when we came up, like when we said this, the thing was everyone defended that there are products which are available satisfying this problem, like electricity problem, sanitation problem, everything is being satisfied. Yes, it is being satisfied, but there is no such problem, like no such innovation till now, which can like put up all the solutions together and offer a complete whole package solution is not yet available till now. Like if you want poor, like proper sanitation in toilets, and the automatic flushing has to happen along with the disinfectant, as well as generation of the electricity and the production of the compost. So the three major things are getting produced in one innovation. So the existing innovations which are there in the market offers each one of these solutions. But there is no such solution which offers a complete package of everything. So this is how we put up our technology, to like a combination of technologies to solve all the problems with one solution, like with one product. So this was our.
It's great that one product address three different problems.
Yes, ma'am.
Hafila, how did funds that you received from MIC help in your journey? Did you get
Sure.
any other financial support?
Actually, from the funds which we received from the MIC, actually we used it to develop a product. Initially, we had a rough prototype, after which, receiving funds from the MIC, like we developed a product which, because of which we have completed 70% of the product, undergoing R&D and all, everything has been done. And in addition to that, we have filed the patent, and it is in the stage of, we have published the patent actually. We are at the final stage to get granted. So only examination stage is pending, so for which we are developing the product right now. And the third one is we have registered, like we are in the process of registering our company as LLP. We have finished off all the initial proceedings which has to be done for registering as LLP. And in addition to that, we also attended many conferences, like the startup conferences which are held in different parts of the state, like in Tamil Nadu, and we have got insights, and thereby, and there also we have promoted our product, carried out some promotional activities, got some target leads for our product. And yeah, we have like, because using those funds we have carried out this much activities. And in addition to that, we have also been recognized by our state government, and we have also received the grant from Innovation Voucher Program, and we are also a recipient of Tamil Nadu Student Innovators. So 2020.
It's
So
good
this
that
is
MIC helped you from ideation to the registration of your own LLP.
definitely, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Other than the funding support, how did this National Innovation Contest help you in your startup journey?
Yes, ma'am. Like as I said, actually our idea was just a mere idea, a robust idea before coming to NIC. We were only thinking about on how to develop our idea to convert into an innovation, what technology we have to put in to satisfy all the satisfy all the needs. But when there was four stages in National Innovation Contest, uh, to cross each stage, we had so much of paperwork. Like those paperwork constitutes 20% of your innovation and 80% of business, like marketing. How are you going to take your innovation to the public? So right at that moment, before entering to the NIC, the thing which we had in our mind is only about innovation. But only after entering into the NIC, we thought that this much of work has to be done. Innovation is just 20%. 80% lies in the hands of marketing. No matter how well you develop your product, if you lack in that marketing aspect, that is where the success of an entrepreneur lies. Just not by building a product and you say that I'm having the product, you can come and get. No. How the strategies you are evolving to make your product to reach to the target customer is actually a big cup of tea when you consider an entrepreneurship. So this, I would definitely say that NIC has played a major role. Like it gave us a clear idea of how we are going to take a product to the target customers, who are our target customers, and how we should make the marketing, how we should develop our marketing aspects. Everything we learned from NIC. By crossing each and every stage of NIC, like we developed that, oh, this is what we are lacking, so we didn't know about this. So each and every stage was really, we put in time to fill those papers, and after filling those papers we had like we wanted to get it done in the real life too, so we have to submit the proofs to NIC also. So by doing this paperwork only, we got a clear idea of, oh, this is how our innovation will evolve into a company, will evolve into a business. So thanks to
Very,
NIC.
yeah,
Actually.
Hafila, we are very happy to know that National Innovation Contest helped you right from the ideator, and you have registered the patent. Now you are going to register LLP. From
Yes.
ideator to entrepreneur, through NIC you have achieved it. We are very happy to know about this. Hafila, what would you advise to the budding entrepreneurs of today?
I would say that never lose hope, because there are stages where you'll feel that everything is completely, like you are completely broken down, everything has gone, like everything, whatever you do is not up to what you expect. There are stages where you'll be completely broken down. But I would say that never lose hope. Never lose hope, never lose faith in God as well as yourself, your team members, and you should be in a mind that you should have that positive, though you are feeling low, you should have that instinct within yourself that there is success after every hardship, after every effort, there will definitely be a success. And I would like to stress one quote here. Maybe you will not be knowing, because this is what we will say among us within our team members, that success without hard work gives you glory. Success without hard work gives you glory. Success on hard work gives you stages to speak about your success stories. So this is one such incident which is happening to us right now. And after so much of hard work only, we have got stages to speak about our innovation, to speak about our journey. So definitely the budding entrepreneurs too will get many stages to speak about their journey, only if they have the perseverance to go into it, like to put their efforts to have those hard work. And I definitely see perseverance. Perseverance is what will lead you to this success. Though failures comes, have those perseverance. That is what my advice.
What are your aspirations and goals with this innovation of yours?
Yes, ma'am. Like as I said before, currently we have developed a 70% of our product, and it has to undergo some R&D, after which we will install it in our college. And after this, Actually, before itself, we have communicated with our municipality and the Corporation of Tiruchirappalli, Tamil Nadu, where they have asked us to come up with a report of frequent monitoring after installation of a project in our college. So once it is done, we will get the report of 6 months. We will approach the municipality, and they really like their idea actually. So they said that once it is working properly within 6 months, those 6 months report, if we submit it to them, they said that they will give a particular locality in Uyagonda and Tiruchirappalli where there are community toilets, and they have asked us to install our product in that particular locality. So currently our aim is to generate a report report for the performance of a product, after which we will approach the municipality to install it in community toilets. And also we have got leads from by attending various conferences. We have noted it down. They too have asked us to get ready with the product. Once the final validation is completed, we will enter into the market.
Yeah, it's good to know that you have already customer to validate your product, and we wish you all the best. You will be validating your product successfully in Trichy, and your product will spread to other cities as well. Hafila, how has the world around you responded to your innovation in terms of acceptance and appreciation?
Actually, the world around me was really supportive. For me, the world around me is my to start with, it is my family members. Because they have to accept first whether this idea works or not. My family members, my team's family members, our college, and then comes the state, and then comes the country. So I have to satisfy all their needs. First, I have to satisfy the needs of my surroundings, after which I can little bit explore to the wider one. So initially when I came up with the idea, so what they said was, lot of thoughts were there, because already existing, what is there different in it. So to make people believe and make people appreciate our innovation took a lot of time, and I would say that we have satisfied all their all their requirements, and we have satisfied all their questions which they put up when we came up with the product. So I would say that everyone initially there were positive criticisms, like to develop the product, even negative criticisms. So this is what led to develop our product. But now everyone are appreciating, because of those criticisms only we developed our product, and now the fully furnished product is receiving lots of appreciation from our state government also. So they have they have recognized our product, and they have considered us as a recipient of Tamil Nadu Student Innovators. And I would definitely say that they are giving us so much of help and support. Even they visited our college recently to evaluate our product, how it is working. So everything, they are appreciating our efforts. So I would definitely say the environment and the world is so supportive and so appreciative when it comes to our innovation.
Yeah, thank you, Hafila. We wish you will get the support and the acceptance in future also. You will receive many more awards. Thank you for sharing your success stories with us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
I hope the innovators like Vaishnavi and Hafila would continue to inspire the coming generations and motivate them to work for the betterment of society. We will continue to engage with such bright minds in our subsequent editions of Changemakers. Till then, keep watching for the space. Goodbye.